Hello again, this is UML Operator. All right, in this session we're going to learn how to bring in our own images to replace elements for graphical and presentation purposes. So I've created a blank project here. We're on a page called main, and we're going to bring in a simple class element. Now the first thing that I want to do is I want to bring in an image or images. So I'm going to the settings tab, I'm going to images, and I want to click add new, and I want to bring in this image right here into my image manager, my library. So I'm going to accept the default name of the image and give it any name I want, and now it's available for use. Let's go ahead and close this. We're on our image that we just brought in, our element rather, I should say. We're going to right click on this and we're going to go to appearance. Then we're going to slide the mouse over and select an alternate image. Shortcut key is Control-Shift-W. I'm going to left click. I'm going to go down and choose an image that I want out of the library. We're going to choose this one and I'm going to hit OK. All right, now I've got this element with all the power of this element, all the notes, capabilities, intelligence, metadata, all of that for this element. Now I'm going to right click on this element again. I'm going to go to appearance, and there's some things that you can do here. You can hide the name under the image, and now it's just an image without the name of the element. And you can bring that name back by going right clicking on it again. Let me slow down, right click on it again, mouse over appearance, go down and show the name under the element. All right, so treat it just like any other element in Sparx EA and UML. You just have your own image or alternate image that you've added to that element. So you can bring in any images that you would like. You can manage your images, remove them. But one of the things that I want to warn you about is to not let this get carried away. You only want to bring in images that you're sure you're going to reuse. You want to try to stay with JPEG or PNG file sizes. JPEG is better, smaller, to minimize the amount of storage necessary to store and manage these in your database. So be careful of that. No, don't let anybody take screenshots and bring those in as bump files or even JPEGs, because it's not necessary to take a screenshot of an existing model and then reuse it in Image Manager. It's not good practice. Sparx provides you a library, image library that you can bring in that has Visio type images, network towers, servers, and things like that that you can have as alternates over your elements, whether they're class elements, deployment elements, components, etc. So that is very cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to import in that as reference data. So in the settings tab, we're going to go to transfer and we're going to import a reference data file next. So let me do this again. We're going to close this. We're in the settings tab, transfer, model transfer, import reference data. We're going to select where that file is that we downloaded from Sparx, right? This is 4.5 megabytes in an XML format, and we're going to hit open, and it's model images. We're going to select import, and it's bringing those in that fast. Now for demonstration purposes, I'm going to reuse the same diagram here, and we're going to bring in a class element. And first, let's look at what we brought in. We're going to go to settings, images, and you can see we brought in a lot of stuff. So you can see there's a lot of images here to choose from that you can apply as alternates to your model elements, all right? I'm going to close Image Manager. We're on the element that we want to apply an alternate image to. I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to go to Appearance, select an alternate image, right? Now I have all of these to choose from, and I'm just going to go down and grab, this is sorted alphabetically. I'm just going to grab this server cloud, and I'm going to hit OK. So now an alternate image has been brought in. I can size it any way I want. I can right click on this. I can go to appearance, hide name under. So now there's no name under it. I usually leave names or give it meaningful names that I can work with. And I can certainly bring in more elements and start drawing a similar type of Visio or cloud context model. So you're free to use alternate images any way you want. And it comes again with all the power of naming, adding in intelligence, metadata, all scenarios, reference files, and so on. So very powerful feature using Image Manager in Sparx Enterprise Architect. Now I must note that the images that we brought in are only for this project SQL instance, all right? So your other instances will not have what we imported. So if you want to reuse these images or the images that you choose to use within your team, you have to import them into each project. So you include them as reference data. I'll talk more about reference data, reusable asset services, and things like that as we progress. So everything that we just did is only for this project, all right? So I hope this video was helpful to you. Please comment down below, good or bad, and let me know what you think, what you want to learn, and how you're applying what you're learning to your model, your team modeling experiences. Thanks again, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.